Okay, so story time. When I was in Europe, I had a rough start to the season. And that's because the adjustment to the pro game was tough for me. I didn't speak the language, and an airline had even lost one of my bags. Ugh. Now to think about it, I lost a pair of my favorite Jordans.
Oh, not the J's.
Yeah, yeah, I was moping around during one of my first practices because of that, and a teammate came up to me and he said, MP, everyone's life is hard. Yours, mine, the people in the stands. Nobody cares about your problems.
Talk about tough love.
True story, yeah. He didn't like me at first either, but he helped me whether he knew it or not.
And how'd he do that?
He snapped me out of it. Out of all my self-pity, it was just gone. You know, I realized that I was dealing with something. But so what? And I had to ask myself, okay, I can try to overcome it or I can give up. What kind of person do you want to be?
That actually makes sense, I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, here we are. We've had a few things go against us this series, but so what? Everyone's going through something, and we've got a chance to go to the conference finals if we win one more game. One more.
All right, so how you feeling about your chances?
Bro, I am ready to run through a brick wall for this win, and nothing's gonna slow me down. I promise you that.
Game 4, Eastern semifinals. The Heat have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Cavaliers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Heat, MP is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Jaime Hawkins. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Cavaliers, the rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3. Take a look at the Heat. They've been dominant so far in this series, and they can, as we know, complete a sweep tonight with a win.
In the middle of the playoffs, that is huge. They could buy themselves lots of extra rest with a win. That has to be in the back of their mind as they try to close this one out.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
That 3 off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They've steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense played a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Pass to Mitchell to end the run. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And that one's good, MP.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Please welcome to the court. Powerhouse Dance Team.
Here's Tyson. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block. Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They need this one. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step.
The Heat trail by 13. And we're getting confirmation now. MP is cleared to return in this one. Wow. He'll start the second half for his team.
They're saying it's a high ankle sprain, and I think it's likely that MP would sit the rest of this one out if it were a regular season game. But with his team on the cusp of getting through to the next round, I'm not surprised to see him try and play through it.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He scored 68 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Harden. That shot off. Good D by Mitchell.
Well, in the rebounding game at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Pass to Tyson. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Harden against Mitchell. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. MP with the block.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Allen outside. A lot of Lined up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from MP.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mobley misses. The Heat have gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And that one's good, MP.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast. Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 1:59 left in the third. And here's MP for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night. Here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Three-pointer. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP outside. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Teardrop shot. Mitchell passes to Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Higgins outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Pass to Harden. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A 3 from MP. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead. For Cleveland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Wade kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Hakem. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. And MP throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Once we get the rebound, get to those corners, race for it, okay? What you're doing right now is you're making them have to...
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Harden outside. Pass to Mitchell. Wade on the wing. For the 3. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat leading by 8. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Cannons the shot with nobody near him.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick and roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough to stop.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Larry Nance is checked in for Mitchell. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Smith. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Strus kicks to Wade. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a wide open look for MP. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And a deep 3 from Harden. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
MP banked in off the glass. 43 points for MP.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Harden fires. That one's off, still out of sync.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Different look for Miami. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Khalil Ware. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive. Strong move off the glass.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just toying with the defense.
Here's MP. Got it!
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now Harden lets loose a 3. The 3 goes down.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
MP outside. Puts it up. No problem with the wide open jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
It's Mitchell with the train.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Is outside. Now Mitchell. MP. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Miami.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Mitchell against MP. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Shooting for Miami, number 26, at the line for one.
One shot.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Ellis outside. Here's Mitchell for three. Can't get it.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now MP off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Wade outside. Wade sets the pick for Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so the Miami Heat have won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm gonna give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan.
All right, I'm here with MP, the man, the myth, the legend, as he helps his team move on to the conference finals in his rookie season. How you feeling, bro?
Invisible! Unless this entire team gets struck by lightning, we're cruising through the next round. I'm talking 4 straight dubs.
Hold up, you guaranteeing the sweep?
I'm guaranteeing the sweep, Xander. And they can put that on their bulletin board, too. After what we've been through, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna feel like light work. Let's go!